Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Tales of Monkey Island, where we're hopefully going to get all the charges dropped against us in this episode. We just need to deal with Doro, I think, and to do that we're going to have to call for a break so we can give him his little eye that he requested. I'd like a recess.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess to confer with my client.
Bailiff, please escort Captain Threepwood to the brig. Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Back to the brig we go. Alright. Bailiff,
Guard, what do you want?
let me out. I want to see my lawyer.
I want to see my lawyer. Again?
Yes, again.
Not getting any smarter.
Yeah, apparently with the eye thing, Tail TN was saying that you can use the eye on loads of things, like the cat and seagulls and things to get some pretty funny results. We're not going to do that, but actually it does sound like quite a cool thing to do. But we've got the red demon pox eye that we wanted, so
Captain Doro,
Do you have it?
we do.
one nigh indestructible glass eye. Pox color, just like all the cool pirates are wearing.
Santo Pica and Santa Fe. Ay, 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 ay. My eye is really scary.
Now, according to Cryptdigit, all you have to do to set it is pop it in your eye socket. Ooh,
Oh, that sounded
How
weird.
do I look?
dangerous.
I think you mean dangerously cool, eh?
Yeah.
Sure, whatever. Now, about your testimony.
No problem, mi amigo. Just call me back to the stand and ask me about this.
Your Dark Ninja Dave Porcelain Power Pirates treasure map? I'd just smuggle this in.
We
here.
don't want to know that.
In my, let's say, mouth.
Oh, God. We don't want to know. Okay. Moving swiftly on. So yeah, I mean, if you're playing this yourself and you want to see the other appearances the eye can have, then, you know, go and show it to the seagull and everything. Pretty, quite cool.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's us. We'd like to return to court.
I'd like to return to court to defend my client.
Alrighty then, let's find Judge Grindstump. The Pirate Court of Flotsam Island is back in session. The Right Honourable Wallace P. Grindstump presiding. Time is grog, Captain.
Okay, we'd like to call a witness then. We want Joaquin Doro.
I'd like to call Joaquin Jacinto de Meara Alfonso de Oro to the stand.
Joaquin de Oro. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
See?
Senor De Oro.
Captain Doro.
Yes, of course. Why are you here today?
I was recently arrested for trying to sell a counterfeit Dark Ninja Dave Porcelain Power Pirate figurine. A counterfeit figurine crafted by Guybrush Threepwood. Actually, that wasn't so surprising.
Your witness, counselor.
Okay, so we want to get him to say about the map. Okay, hang on.
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Do we have the map? Yeah, we do. Okay, we'll present the map.
Captain de Oro, what can you tell me about this map?
Objection!
Defense Exhibit 42, Your Honor. This is the map the witness used to find his Dark Ninja Dave Power Pirate.
I'll allow it.
Good.
Not your eternally flapping mouth, you festering chumhole!
Yes, Stan.
Continue.
I purchased this map at eBay 6 months ago from a traveling salesman with a plaid jacket
Wow.
and waving arms. He said that it was an authentic Dark Ninja Dave Porcelain Power Pirate's treasure map, but I have since learned that it was just as counterfeit as the Power Pirate it led me to.
And who was the dastardly swindler who sold you this map?
It was...
Hey, would you look at that? I've compiled my glorious mundus. Your Honor, on behalf of the Porcelain Power Pirates Corporation, I'd like to ask that all charges pertaining to the unfortunate counterfeiting of the Dark Ninja Dave action figure be dropped against Captains Joaquin de Oro and Guybrush Threepwood.
Right, there we go.
Smart move, counselor. In the matter of porcelain power pirates versus De Oro versus Threepwood, etc., 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 this court finds in favor of the defendants.
Yay!
All is justice. Where's the hangings?
There'll be no
You want
hangings.
hangings? Just keep it up, you swabs. Let's see here. Cleared? Dropped? Yes. Congratulations, Captain Threepwood. It appears that you have successfully gotten yourself out from under your various civil charges.
Excellent.
Shiver me timbers, Stumpy. I guess I'll be going now.
Hold on, what's this? There appears to be a criminal charge on the other side of this blasted
Come
thing.
on.
Huh? Assault with molten nacho cheese isn't criminal? What else is there?
The creation, incubation, dissemination, proliferation, and mastication of a pox or pox-like affliction. A Class 1 felonious act here on Flotsam. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
On what grounds?
The pox is a lie. The pox isn't so bad. The pox isn't my fault. Mastication. The pox isn't my fault.
The pox isn't my fault. It's LeChuck's. It all started with the cursed cutlass of Kaflu. Off the Rock of Gelato, LeChuck was doing something evil with monkeys, and I was all brrr. But then LeChuck broke my root beer bottle, and I had to substitute some of the voodoo lady's ingredients, and then LeChuck turned into a human, and all this voodoo went boom.
Yeah.
And,
Ah.
well, it's not my fault.
Your Honor, the defendant is hand-waving. And believe me, I know from hand-waving. But seriously, we all know that the cloud of pox vexing this fair island arrived soon after the defendant and his oozing appendage crept upon these shores.
Coincidence.
Disgusting it was.
Then, after infecting everyone in sight, the pox cloud magically blew away at exactly the same moment that Guybrush sailed away, stealing Flotsam's only ship, I might add.
I won that ship, fair and square.
Now, Threepwood has returned, and so has the cloud of pox. What a coincidence.
It's the
and
Marquis.
Yet here he stands concocting fanciful stories of a human LeChuck, voodoo cutlasses, and a so-called Rock of Gelato.
Well, Threepwood, do you have any witnesses to your unlikely tale?
I mean...
She's... Wonder Bunny.
Avast, ye blubbering belugas! I'm sacking your port! Bring me all your spoils, swags, booty, and boodle!
Lane, less plunder, more bunny, please.
And you, me bonny lass, step into me captain's quarters and let me ravish you, silly.
Oh, boy.
Not in front of everyone.
To finally hold you in me arms again, it makes me want to... What's this? The scent of betrayal? Who is this tawdry wench?
Nobody. No one.
She'll die by me rusty blade!
There's my witness.
Then she must be summoned. Bailiff, serve the woman immediately.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
You'd better be using the voodoo summons. That saucy sea hag doesn't look like she be respecting the customs of pirate law.
No.
Aye, aye, sir.
But first, hold the defendant's pox-spreading keister back to the brig.
Oh.
All right, you. Stay put until I summon your ball and chain.
I wouldn't call her that. She...
Ow!
Mike. Oof. Take exception. What happened to you?
Oh, I'll tell you what happened. Oh, I went to Club 41 to hand this summons to your better half, and she backhanded me right out of the bar. Oh.
Ouch.
You sort of
If you want
deserved it.
that banshee on the stand, you're gonna have to serve her yourself.
I mean, we can do that, right? As long as we can get out. Looks like we can just walk out. Great.
Oh, I'm gonna go see if the local doctor can fix me jawbone.
You do that. Guess we're going to Club 41. Well, we don't even get a choice. We're like just being forced to go in there.
What the...
Whoop. Uh-oh. Morgan v. Elaine.
Ladies' night.
Guybrush, your wife has lost her mind.
And you're about to lose a limb, you sea cow!
Elaine, sugar cakes, let's stop fighting and work this out over a nice cold light grog.
It's her head or yours, bilge boy!
Or you two can just figure out this little misunderstanding on your own. I'll be over here appreciating my head's ability to stay attached to my neck.
Yeah. Alright, well, we can have a wander around. What's this? Scrap of paper.
A recipe for something called a Fat Island Fuzzy Nostril.
Okay, I'm not sure what that is. We've got the summons.
The only way to drag Elaine into court is to get this voodoo summons into her hands.
Okay.
Seems simple enough.
So we can we redeem that, or is it something that's been bought? Oh, look, it's Krebs. Hi, Krebs.
Hey, Krebs.
What do you want?
You're not upset about the trial, are you?
You're not upset about the trial, are you?
Why would I possibly be upset by the fact that I hideously disfigured myself in a quest for long-delayed vengeance, only to have it cruelly snatched away at the last moment?
Sounds like a you problem, honestly. Tell me, did it hurt?
Tell me, did it hurt
Did what hurt?
when you fell out of pirate heaven?
No, but this will.
Stay away from Guybrush, you sea hog!
So that that changes the fight. Okay. So it looked like the bag fell down from on top of this chandelier thing when that happened. There was something up here, right? Was it a bag of sugar or something? Is that it? Yeah, sack of sugar, there you go.
Just what I always wanted. An ant-infested sack of sugar.
Okay, it's got ants in it. Fine. It's got the puddle of wax and the skull candle. What can we do with the sugar?
Good old C12H22011. Just like Mama Threepwood used to make.
Alright, so they're going to fight over there. Let's see if there's anything else we can do. Can we... It's the bathroom door. It looks like that's where Krebs went.
Occupied.
Sorry.
Maybe not. Okay. So you got anything to say now? WP?
Hey, WP?
Would you mind knocking it off with the darts for a minute?
Would you mind knocking it off with the darts for a minute?
Not on your life! I need to get in a week's worth of practice before tomorrow night's tournament, and who knows how long those hellions will stay out of my way!
Okay. Looks like Ladies' Night's picked up.
Looks like Ladies' Night is picked up a bit.
Picked up a little too much for my taste. These she-beasts have scared away all me eligible hard-drinking, hard-spending pirate bachelors.
Okay. Can we...
Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
What'll it be?
Whatever this thing is?
Can you make one of these Fat Island fuzzy nostrils?
Aye, aye, Captain.
While you're making that, I'll just...
Order up! One Fat Island fuzzy nostril, heavy on the fuzz.
That was absurdly fast.
It was.
Arr! Libations!
Ah, gimme.
Oh, so that distracts them. And then Krebs comes back. Oh. No, it's some sort of like toilet water all over the floor. Icky puddle.
Ew. What was that?
Oh. We've got something else on our foot now. Scrap of paper.
Hey, what's this piece of paper stuck? It's a recipe for a drink called a Tri-Island Tuna Colada.
Okay,
Looks
so
complicated.
Another drink. Fine. Anything on the buffet table we can take?
There's nothing left of this buffet but a few scraps of tofanity paste and a light ranch dressing.
So when they're fighting up here, he won't play darts anymore by the looks of things. See if we can say anything else to her.
Hey, Krebs.
What do you want?
I see you aren't fighting.
It's nice to see one female pirate in this bar isn't a fight-crazed wackadoodle.
Oh, I am. I'm just loading up on carbs before joining the fight. Doesn't pay to have a sugar drop in the middle of one of these things, you know.
Yeah. Interesting. What you gonna do with all that gold?
What you gonna do with all that gold?
All what gold?
All that gold inside your chest.
Stay away from Guybrush, you sea hog!
Arr! Yikes!
Okay, so that just does that again. So I guess we can redeem the other drink. He's back to playing darts now, so I wonder if we can we mess around with the darts board at all?
Yikes!
Maybe we can.
Would you mind steering clear of the dartboard? Now that I've found me darts, I need to practice before tomorrow night's tournament.
Alright, so maybe we can mess around with this while they're fighting on the bar. Because then we won't get hit by a dart. Stray dart.
Hey, WP.
Okay, we could order another drink. Maybe we'll go and try speaking to Elaine and Morgan next to see if they've got anything else to say, and then we'll see about ordering this other drink and see what happens. But we'll do that in the next episode because we're out of time. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadim, Paul Leone, Flossie the Sheep, JohnCon555, Chrissy, Paul James, and Zolties, and I'll see you next time.